Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. I'm Mystic Genie. This reading is for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome here, but remember the roles could be reversed. This reading's being recorded at the end of December, the Capricorn new moon. Your moon, Capricorn, your new moon. But regardless of the date, if you were guided here, you are meant to hear something at this point in time. Please only take what resonates. Don't try to force anything. You'll feel it in your spirit if the message is for you. Excuse me. Also, this is a collective general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. You may resonate with them more and find all the useful information as well. If you like a more personal reading with Spirit and I, my information's in the description box below. This is a new channel. If you like it, please subscribe. It's 100% free and allows you the opportunity to pay it forward and share Spirit's message with other Capricorns as well. For those of you who already have subscribed, thank you so much for your support. If you want to be notified when I upload a new video, hit that little bell notification. Your likes, shares, and comments are much appreciated, highly encouraged. We'd love to hear from you. At least say hello. Share with other Capricorns in this Let's Do Life community and support one another. But without further ado, Capricorn, let's do life. This series of readings is about the beginning of the new year of 2023. We're going to ask Spirit for a strongest overall message from the Mystic Sister Oracle deck. And we're going to do pull also an overall energy from the Heal Yourself reading cards and a freestyle tarot reading with the Muse tarot deck. And as always, we're going to clarify. Let's begin. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, angels of light, beloved ancestors and archangels, for the sign of Capricorn, for the beginning of this new year under the new moon of Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, expect Spirit. What's your message to the Cappies during this time? What do they need to see, Spirit? What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good and guidance? Thank you, Spirit. Remember, it's a general reading. Roles could be reversed. Time is fluid in tarot. Some of you may have gone through this. Some are going through it. Some will be shortly. Place yourself on the timeline that resonates. And gender is also fluid in tarot. Place gender where it belongs. Strongest message. Orpheus and Eurydice. Orpheus and Eurydice. Let's see what the message is. Key words: limitations and acceptance. After the untimely death of his beloved wife, Eurydice, Orpheus traveled to the underworld to her. Armed only with his lyre and his voice, his mournful song enchanted and softened the hearts of Hades and Persephone. Unusually moved by Orpheus's plea, Hades agreed to allow Eurydice to return with Orpheus under one condition. Orpheus should walk in front of Eurydice and not look back until they both had reached the upper world. Orpheus set off with Eurydice following, and in his anxiety, as soon as he reached the upper world, he turned to look at her, and Eurydice vanished for the second time, but this time forever. This card is symbolic of final limitations being reached. Every possible effort has been made, but still you've come to the end of the line. The situation calls for a natural grieving process to unfold, which will lead you to eventual acceptance. Wow. Something that came to an end maybe before, you restarted, ended again. This time, Spirit is saying it's over, it's done with, not necessarily with a relationship, it could be a situation. Let's find out more. It's a strong message for Capricorn. See that one more time. The situation calls for a natural grieving process to unfold, which will lead you to eventual acceptance. It's something that has to end. You have to grieve it, and then you will accept it. There's been so many things in my life that in the moment they felt so horrific that something came to an end. And it feels like, you're never going to get over it. But then in hindsight, you look back and you see that you made it through and you're over it. And you sometimes see, with clarity then, like, oh my God, what took me so long to realize that or this or the other. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. Overall energy of Capricorn Spirit, what do they need to see? What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good and guidance at this time? Yeah. Letting go. Number 26. Yeah. Letting go of something here. How teachable are you? Number 9. Let's see what the tarot has. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, angels of light, beloved ancestors and archangels for the sign of Capricorn Spirit. What do they need to see? What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good and guidance at this time? And then with that story of Orpheus and Eurydice, remember, kind of reminds me of Sodom and Gomorrah, the story of Sodom and Gomorrah when Lot's wife, when God told him to leave the town and go to the mountains and don't look back, and his wife looks back and she turns into a pillar of salt, because the moral of that story is, where you focus on is where your heart is, and what was in Sodom and Gomorrah was all kinds of sin and all kinds of ruckus and everything going on there, so that meant like her heart was still there. And kind of reminds me of this story here a little bit, and it came to my mind for some reason, so I'm sharing it with you. That's what I'm hearing. And it's kind of like, like what's behind you is not good. And don't look back. Let go. You'll heal. You'll accept. And life will move on. 4 of Inspiration. That's the 4 of Wands. That's the finish line. That's happily ever after. That's happy home, happy family. Everybody's content. The 8 of Wands. That's moving forward. And the Page of Voices, which is like the Page of Pentacles. That's like really looking things over, observing, and figuring something out. So maybe it's figuring out that something here is finished. You need to move forward. Let's dive deeper. We're going to clarify the Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which is, independence, being on your own, self-sufficient, confidence on your own. The heart of your reading, we have the Knight of Voices, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is things that the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving energy, the slowest moving knight, moves so slow, feels like it's not moving at all. And we have the Sun, which is happiness or it's clarity. The Queen of Pentacles, which is the feminine energy, and I'm trying to think here. Hold on one second. I'm going to see something here. It's the first time I'm using this deck. Let me check something. 1 second, Capricorn. I love Spirit. I love Spirit. Spirit put me in check here. All of a sudden I heard Mystic. Voices is swords, not pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. That's what I said here. That's observing, really looking something over and distinguishing everything. But when I came here, all of a sudden I said, Pentacles. That's having confidence. But the Nine of Swords is stress. Thinking about something day in and day out. Sleepless nights. Some depression, anxiety. And you know how I said the Pentacles, it's like have confidence. Have confidence. The Knight of Swords is quick movement. Something's been slow. That's why I was feeling here something hasn't moved or whatever, but all of a sudden, have confidence. Something's going to move quickly. You're going to have clarity. And we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen, who's been through a lot. She's been hurt. She's had her ups. She's had her downs. She's been on a long journey. But through this journey, she's not, wounded. She's grown strong. She's learned many lessons and has a lot of experience and a lot of wisdom. And the biggest thing that she's learned is life is precious and life is short. She'll hear you out as long as you come to her with the straight up truth. You see all those ravens there? That's communication coming. She'll hear you out. As long as it's the truth, even if it hurts. She wants to hear the truth. She has thick skin. And at that point, not that she'll stop loving you or caring about you, but she will use the sword that she holds in the traditional tarot to cut away what no longer serves her or whatever holds her back or weighs her down. Here's the Pentacles. 3 of materials. 3 of Pentacles. That's working together. Collaborating. Teamwork. Partnership. 4 of Cups. Could be rejection. Missed opportunity. We're going to clarify. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love, Queen of Unconditional Love, Queen of Forgiveness, Queen who follows her heart, also very intuitive. Like I said, the Queen of Swords has a heart. The Five of Swords. It's drama, complication, arguments. Like I said, she's the queen of forgiveness here. Like I said, won't stop loving or caring, but life is too short. I have a feeling, what I'm feeling here strongly is you're going to get some communication. And there's that Nine of Pentacles that I was talking about. It's like freedom. It's like independence. It's like confidence and just breaking free. Look at that. The look on her. Breaking free from whatever has been holding you back. But some clarity here, some truth is going to come out. You're going to make a decision and set yourself free. Let's clarify. Very interesting reading. I'm going to clarify with my Steampunk Mini Tarot. That's how I speak to Spirit day in and day out. Very powerful deck. And we're going to ask Spirit for more clarity, more details. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, angels of light, beloved ancestors, and archangels. For the sign of Capricorn, can you please clarify, Spirit, with perfect clarity? Excuse me, for their highest and greatest good and guidance and understanding. Spirit, please tell us why it's the Four of Wands here. The finish line, happily ever after. Why is it here, Spirit? I read these energies left, right, center. We have the Page of Voices to the right. It's the Page of Swords. That's discovering something, really checking something out, observing something, figuring something out about this happy family, happy home. Could be marriage, engagement. The Chariot. Movement forward, which you have here. Eight of Wands, said that to begin with. Motion forward with determination and victory. Why the Page of Voice of Spirit? Why the Page of Swords? King of Pentacles. The King of Stability. The King who's strong, loyal, committed. Also the masculine energy in a committed relationship, the father in a family, the husband in a traditional marriage. Powerful, could be a boss. It's somebody who has others depending on them and looks out for everybody's best interest to keep everybody stable. The Eight of Wands. Motion forward. So this masculine energy here, however it resonates with you, has discovered something. Something needs to move forward with this, their family, relationship. Ten of Swords. There's the ending that Orpheus and Eurydice was talking about. And this isn't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 swords. It's 10. That means a lot of things got brushed under the carpet. Red flags were ignored. And now, I don't know if this is you or whoever you're dealing with, very determined to move forward from this bitter ending. This is betrayal. This is hurt. A sudden ending. And it's right next to the Queen of Forgiveness. The Nine of Swords. Stress. Sleepless nights. Thinking about this day in and day out. This card just went flying. Death. Again, an ending. In order for there to be a new beginning. You see how she's looking back like just in that Orpheus. Look at this. It's almost the same. See how he's looking back as he's going away? with this harp. But in this one here, see, she's looking back at there, and he's standing there with the rose by something, by a grave, like something that's dead. To the right is the sun, clarity. What is the sun? Why is the sun here? It's going to cause some action, some quick action. Oh, look at the Knight of Swords, which is in the center of your reading. Quick action, without thinking, just boom. Why the Knight of Swords? The Hierophant. This is traditional marriage. This is contracts. This is soul bonds. This is anything institutional, any kind of documents, contracts, long-term commitment. Could be marriage for some of you that just suddenly here someone has clarity. Remember how I originally thought that this was the Knight of Pentacles? Here comes the Knight of Pentacles here, and it landed right on top of this here. I knew I felt this energy here. Something just isn't moving here. Some stuck energy in a committed relationship, in a contract, in a marriage, in a long-term commitment. And there's clarity here. Make something, bam, start moving. Tell us about the Queen of Swords, Spirit. There's the King of Pentacles, like I described. I'm not going to describe it again, but remember I said, masculine energy in a committed relationship, father in a family, husband in a traditional marriage, you know, boss, something. But I don't know if it's them, you'll know, that discover something all of a sudden and things start moving with this communication about whatever ended here, or suddenly someone's just gonna move on. So with this Queen of Swords, remember, she'll hear you out as long as you come to her with the truth and clarity, the sun. But then she won't stop loving you or caring about you. She's very forgiving. We have the Queen of Forgiveness here too. And she'll use that sword to cut away what no longer serves her. And here we have the Four of Cups, which is missed opportunity, but it's also rejection. Why is the Four? The Six of Swords. That's moving on to calmer waters, moving to peace and tranquility, whatever happened here. Probably toxic and not bringing you peace. In the center, we have the Three of Pentacles, working together, collaborating. Why is that here, Spirit, with the Six of Swords? The Hanged Man. Somebody's looking at this from every perspective. You know, is this going to work out? Can we work together? Are we a good team? Yeah. Five of Wands. A lot of drama, a lot of complication, competition. You know, looking at things from every direction. That's toxicity. Could be with a soulmate or someone from your past, or if it's a family situation, it's siblings. Why the Six of Cups? The Hermit. That spirit guiding you somewhere from the past, not to look back, move forward, mourn this death, heal, and you'll come to acceptance. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you. Says she's the Queen of Forgiveness, the Queen of Unconditional Love, but she's the Queen of Intuition. Eight of Cups. Unconditional love is not accepting what somebody does. It's, not stop loving someone no matter someone or others, no matter what they've done, but still be willing to walk away when you realize it's toxic and it doesn't serve you. Because here we have again the Five of Swords, which is arguing, complications, and Two of Cups. Unconditional love. Why the Two of Cups? Whoa. Judgment. It's making a life-changing decision here. I told you there's going to be some kind of communication here that comes forward to you with these ravens here. Look at that. With the Queen of Swords. It's going to give you clarity. Either you are the King of Pentacles or this is about the King of Pentacles. Going to make a judgment. Spirit guided. Remember I said Spirit's guiding it? Here's Spirit guiding this decision. Life-changing decision. The Nine of Pentacles, which is what I read here before, remember? And how ironic, there's no coincidences in the spirit world. This is divinely guided. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, Spirit? It's confidence. It's being independent, being able to stand on your own. Six of Pentacles, it's balance. It's equal give and take. It's next to the Three of Pentacles here, which is collaborating, teamwork. Nine of Pentacles is being able to, be free, be independent and everything, and still be able to work together if things are balanced. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Sometimes it could be just giving a little bit, not giving equal amounts. Why is it here, Six of Pentacles, Spirit? The Knight of Wands, that's what I felt. Nine of Pentacles, you're good on your own. You're free. You're self-sustaining. You can handle, being on your own. You're self-sufficient, like I said. And, you don't need anyone. You may want, but you don't need. Unless it's equal give and take. And here's the Knight of Wands, which is not the Knight of equal give and take. This is the Knight who's very passionate, a lot of fun, but can be toxic because they're in and out, in and out. And a lot of times this happens with the Ten of Swords because you're all in the bliss of passion and the chemistry and all the good times and the feelings and everything, and you sweep things under the rugs and you ignore red flags. But that's the Knight of non-commitment, in and out, always looking for another more exciting thing. The grass is greener on the other side. What's next? Never satisfied. Tell us about Orpheus and your dicey spirit. What else do you want to say about that? Wow. The Emperor. The Emperor takes charge, takes matters in his hand, takes control of the situation, makes a decision, makes a plan, and takes action. And here's the other one that came out with it, the Fool. Just taking the leap of faith. You're going to be all right. Remember, the Nine of Pentacles here. You're free. You're good on your own. Someone isn't giving you equal give and take and causing all kinds of toxicity here. You got to take control of your life and move forward. Like if this isn't resonating with you, Mystic Genie doesn't sit here and sugarcoat anything. I'm reading what Spirit's putting in front of me. So if you're here to listen to everything's going to be beautiful, someone's coming back, then, go look for another reader who's going to tell you what you want to hear. If you're feeling this in your spirit, this is Spirit talking to you, if it's resonating. If not, all readings aren't going to be for everybody. You'll know who this is for, even if it's for one person. Remember, Spirit will leave behind the whole flock to tend to one sheep. Letting go. the Magician. It's having all the tools you need. You got it in you. Why the Magician? Justice. You might be dealing with the Libra, but this is in a Cancerian here. We have, we got Scorpio. But this is, it doesn't matter, Aries. It doesn't matter the sign. This is energies. This is, justice. Everything being fair and balanced, knowing what you deserve. You have everything you need. Let go. If it's not fair and balanced, let it go. How teachable are you? That's the next card. Because there's spirit. Again, guiding you. How teachable are you? Are you willing to hear this voice and follow spirit to your heart's desires out of a situation that no longer serves you? It's up to you. Remember, we have free will. We're so free, we can even choose bondage. And that's not to let go of something that's no longer serving you. Any advice for Capricorn spirit? The Hierophant. Remember, I said that spirit, that's soul bonds, it's traditional marriage, long-term commitment, any documentation like court papers, documents, anything like that, anything institutional. Seven of Wands, that's, putting up walls, putting up blocking, putting a guard. Could be standing up for it, could be protecting, but it could be Knight of Cups. This landed on top of the Sun. Three of Cups. For some of you, someone's going to come to you and want to really stand up for this commitment, or this contract, or this soul bond, or this marriage, this long-term commitment here. There's the love offer. The Knight of Cups. And the Three of Cups is celebration. Tell us more about this spirit. Oh. I don't know if this is you, Capricorn, or somebody else that feels left out in the cold or abandoned or whatever. They want to move things forward, or they want to have a conversation. Remember, I feel strongly here that somebody here wants to stand up and defend the situation, defend the marriage, defend the long-term commitment, whatever this is here for you. You'll know. They're going to offer this love. They want to stand up and, get together again and make everything happy and fun and all that stuff that it used to be again. They're going to want to have this conversation. I know if somebody left. Even if they're there, the energy's left, but this is lacking. Maybe there's lacking communication. Tell us about the Eight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. It's the equal give and take. I think somebody here wants to have a conversation about this equal give and take. Because it was lacking equal give and take before. This is the energy of lack. Remember, the Queen of Swords hears somebody out. Listen, as long as it's clear, this landed on top of the Sun. As long as it's clear communication. But remember here, it's about not looking back. This doesn't necessarily mean walking away from a person. It could be walking away from a situation, whatever was causing this crap. Wow. Yeah. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Something came to an end here. Tower. It's like suddenly everything ended. A lot of confusion, a lot of drama, arguments, and left somebody standing on their own here. And now they want to have a communication. They want to offer this love. But Spirit is saying here with this strongest energy here, I always go back to the first messages. Don't look back. If you are going to be the Queen of Forgiveness and you're going to walk away from something, it's going to be walking away. And this could be them too, walking away from this Knight of Wands stuff. Or you, if you decide and you have this clear conversation here and you decide not to cut out the person or the persons or whatever your situation is, but to cut out whatever toxic shit was happening in the past, and follow Spirit. He'll guide you forward to your peace and tranquility. Anything else, Spirit, for Capricorn? One last message for Capricorn. Yep, the world, the end. Something's got to end. End of a cycle, end of a relationship, end of something. Something's got to end in order for there to be the new beginning. The tarot ends with the world and begins, and this is in the heart of your reading, with the Fool, starting over again from 0, not 1, but 0. The Fool starts at 0, clean slate. And that's Spirit's strongest ending message to you. Whatever this is, something's got to end. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a cycle, whether it's a situation, be left behind, forgiven, with unconditional love, move forward, take the leap of faith, follow Spirit. Spirit's there to guide you all the way, every step of the way. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much, Spirit. Beautiful reading. Thank you, Capricorn, for watching. If this resonates, please like the video. At the bottom of the deck, I see the 10 of Pentacles, happily ever after. Leaving behind legacies. Knight of Pentacles, taking step by step by step, slowly. 3 of Pentacles, working things out, rebuilding from a tower, collaborating as a team. And look at these 2 cards, transforming the future. There's death again. That's death and rebirth, looking into the future, leaving the past behind. Wow, what a message this is. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. If you haven't subscribed, Capricorn, please subscribe. If you already have, thank you for your support. As always, I leave you with a word from my heart and soul, Capricorn. When you wake up in the morning, wake up with the attitude of gratitude. Thank God that your heart is beating, your lungs are breathing, the sun is rising. You know, the little things. Ask God to have your angels lead you down the path of least resistance to all your heart's desires. And know that God wants for each and every one of us a super abundant life, far greater than anything we could ever think of, imagine, or dream about. Ephesians 3:20. So know this, Capricorn, each morning when you wake up and your feet hit the ground, God and the angels are saying to you, good morning, Capricorn. We're with you. Let's do life. Till next time, Capricorn, Happy New Year. God bless you. Ciao.